Speaking of shifting and
shifty
and disturbing.
Got hairy legs. Got hairy legs. Got hairy legs. Got hairy legs. Hairy COVID.
Hairy COVID.
Hairy COVID. Yeah. How do you want to do this?
We can just jump in.
WashingtonExaminer.com.
Yep.
4chan users claim to have cracked Hunter Biden's iPhone account.
Oh,
whoopsies. Well, somebody's got to do it. The FBI isn't doing it. Contents of Hunter Biden's iPhone XS appear to have been posted by users of the 4chan community, who shared screenshots on the website's main political forum late Saturday nights. Administrators on the image board moved quickly in the hours after the content was posted to pull down threads that included material from the alleged leak. Why? Leaving many on the site, which is known for featuring some of the most salacious subject matter on the internet, furious. Many of the materials posted by 4chan users matched the contents the Washington Examiner previously found on a password-protected iPhone XS backup located on a copy of Hunter Biden's abandoned laptop. Konstantinos Gus Dimitrelos, a former Secret Service agent turned cyber forensics expert, located the password to the iPhone backup during his examination of the hard drive. Dimitrelos previously told the Washington Examiner that the data found within the password-protected iPhone backup is indisputably authentic. Quote, based on my analysis of the iPhone, I conclude the same results as my analysis of the MacBook Pro laptop hard drive and iPhone sync data. The person who owns and operates this iPhone XS is Robert Hunter Biden, Dimitrelos said. A White House representative did not respond to a request for comment. Hunter Biden's financial affairs, including millions of dollars worth of dealings and money transfer tied to countries such as Ukraine, China, and Russia, have been under federal scrutiny since 2018. Hunter Biden, who revealed the existence of an inquiry into his tax affairs just after the 2020 election, previously claimed to be 100% certain he will be cleared of wrongdoing.
Okay.
And with that,
with that
comes some other news from Daily Mail and also all over Twitter. Exclusive. Hunter Biden could face prostitution charges for transporting hookers across state. Daily Mail. You can't call them hookers in the headline, Daily Mail. Come on.
Harlots.
They says right here, prostitution charges for transporting hookers across the state lines and disguising checks to them as payments for medical services. Oh, you little rascal, Hunter. First son spent $30K in 5 months on the girlfriend experience. Warning, graphic content.
Yeah, we're not going to go through all of it, but Daily Mail does the bullet points. So have at it. Give us the bullet points. Yeah, I like how bullet point number 1 is warning graphic content.
That is bullet point 1. That's the most important bullet point, warning graphic content. Documents, texts, and videos obtained by dailymail.com show Hunter Biden spent staggering $30,000 on escorts in a 5-month period. Honestly, I thought that number was a little low for Hunter.
Yeah, maybe 33,000.
Yeah, so close. Hunter wrote checks to a Ukrainian woman named Ekaterina Moreva, who was named in red flag reports by banks for suspicious activity. Documents reveal a suspicious activity report filed by JP Morgan Chase flagged transactions involving Moreva after she received tens of thousands of dollars from Hunter's company. Photos. Okay, so it's not just the 30 grand, it's hundreds of thousands. Photos from Hunter's iPhone show he wrote checks disguised as medical services to prostitutes supplied by Moreva. Oh, she's the madam, whose website offers a girlfriend experience. Photos. He took photos of the checks, probably for his tax guy or something, you know. Videos and pictures show Hunter helping transport these women from Boston to New York for a debauched night with him, a potential federal offense. So there's one aspect of it. On Twitter was trending a video.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, which I'm not sure we could show on the show.
I don't think we need to.
Well, it's a fun video where he is measuring out what seems to be somewhere around 20 grams, over 20 grams of crack, which, look, I don't know much about crack, but you just look at it. It looks like a lot of crack. Just a big old bunch of crack on a scale. And you're kind of like, okay, I mean, it's just somebody videoing some crack on a scale. But then he turns the phone around and videos himself. His own face in the same video with a lot of crack. And look, I want to say clearly, drug addiction is a very harmful thing in someone's life and can be problematic in so many ways.
Especially crack.
Specifically crack, which there is some strange racial aspect of him specifically choosing crack, considering the history of the drug being, a CIA project to destabilize neighborhoods that primarily populated with black people. And it can be particularly destabilizing in the personal lives of people who find themselves in the sort of clutches, the claws of such a drug. And it can be particularly destabilizing if you are the son of the President of the United States. And so really do not envy the position that Hunter Biden is in. But when you talk about the meta war that is going on for the midterms here, it is especially effective that this becomes such a hot button topic. It is obviously no more proof is needed.
No, but the photos have been photoshopped, Basil. Deep fake. It's Republicans, man. They're getting real technical.
Oh, they're so good at Photoshop.
They're so good at Photoshop and deep fakes that
yeah.
They peddle fake news.
I do want to make a comment, which is the evidence is there. We know that Hunter Biden is a skeezy guy. I know a lot of the pleasure that comes from this evidence coming out, the evidence that continues to come out, by the way. A lot of the pleasure to be gained from this is specifically because of the concerted effort by the media and social media companies to demonize anyone to even bring it up, banning it from Twitter, banning it from Facebook.
It was the silencing during the elections that have this topic.
The obvious corruption that was directly linked to, I mean, you can just say it, election, what is it? Election tampering. That's what it was. It was election tampering pulled off by our news corporations who we are being told to trust.
And Twitter.
And so there's a very special jouissance that comes with the fact that this is all, you just feel it.
I don't know Hebrew.
Pleasure. It's just a certain depth of pleasure that comes from this happening. We do need to know that it is not particularly profitable to any cause at this point. It is simply pleasure for pleasure's sake, sort of basking in the bright sun that is Hunter Biden's evidence of his truly debaucherous lifestyle. That was, remember, hidden, like talk about conspiracy theories at the highest levels. This is an example of the entire United States news industry and social media tech industry, Silicon Valley, lizard people, everybody was in on it. The conspiracy to keep this hidden and tucked away, and in some cases, I mean, really demonize anybody who talked about it. But it is a great example. I mean, it's good to take pleasure, but let's take this as an opportunity to talk profitably about how this is an example of a countrywide, at the very top levels of elite control of our information flow, that a conspiracy like this can be pulled off. It's pulled off right in front of our faces. And, if you're someone who realizes that there are games being played right under our nose that people go, oh, you're just a conspiracy theorist. Hey, if there's so many people in on it, how is nobody talking about it? We watched it. It affected the presidential election and was done specifically for that purpose and included hundreds of thousands of people working in the news industry to cover this up. And it happened right in front of us. So if nothing else, talk to your friends, talk to your family, let them know if they believe that conspiracy theories are too ridiculous and too big to be real. They watched one happen less than 2 years ago. And hopefully that will have some sort of actual beneficial effect on the world around us and people taking responsibility for letting the lizard people control their brains.